see the promise of America in all the young leaders who are voting for the first time. Let me see you. I love you guys, because you are rightly impatient for change.
Yesterday, Vice President Harris had one of her biggest rallies of the entire campaign, 75,000 people in Washington, D.C., talking about her vision for a positive future, uniting the country and making a strong contrast between her and Donald Trump. And Harris followed up that rally with another exciting event today in North Carolina. An incredible speech when that contrast between her and Trump became even clearer when a heckler tried to interrupt VP Harris' speech, and her response is going mega viral because the shutdown was so perfect, and we are going to get into all of that. But before we do, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on this video, and if you haven't already, and you enjoy our channel, to hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way. And it really means a lot to me. Now let's get into VP Harris calling out Donald Trump's terrible economic agenda in this clip right here.
On the other hand, Donald Trump's answer to the financial pressures you face is the same as last time. Another $1 trillion in tax cuts for billionaires and big corporations. And this time, he will pay for it with a 20% Trump national sales tax on everyday basic necessities, which will cost the average American family nearly $4,000 more a year. On top of that, you will pay even more if Donald Trump finally gets his way and ends the Affordable Care Act, which will throw, if he were to win, which would throw millions of Americans off their health insurance and take us back to when insurance companies had the power to deny people with pre-existing conditions. You remember what that was like? Well, we are not going back. We are not going back. For the future, and it is a fight for freedom. Like the fundamental freedom of a woman to be able to make decisions about her own body.
We have said it before, but we must say it again. Donald Trump isn't running for president. He is running to escape prison, escape accountability, and cut another giant tax cut for him and his rich friends. It is what he cares about, serving billionaires, millionaires, giant corporations in the top 1%. That is what his focus is on, the people who will say nice things about him, donate to his campaign, and really just pour money into his companies as an effort to woo Donald Trump, because we know how easily swayed he is by flattery. That's what Donald Trump wants out of his presidency, to extort us and extort the government for his own gain, and we can move on from that. We have a chance to, and that's what VP Harris is talked about in this clip right here.
And we have work to do. But we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is joyful work. And make no mistake, we will win. We will win, because when you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for. And we know we have an opportunity in this election to turn the page on a decade of Donald Trump, who has been trying to keep us divided and afraid of each other. We know that is who he is, but North Carolina, that is not who we are. That is not who we are.
Not only do we have a chance to move on from the corruption of the Trump presidency and Donald Trump in general, but we have a chance to move on from the division, from the danger, from the anger, from the fear-mongering that is constant. The conspiracies always being pushed from Donald Trump in an effort to score political points and benefit himself. We can move on from that, and we can prevent the attacks on our government that Donald Trump would want to implement in a second Trump term. There are so many that Project 2025 has openly and publicly listed. But one was recently caught on video that we saw today of Mike Johnson saying that Donald Trump wants to get the ACA, and VP Harris had a great response to that.
And my plan will lower the cost of childcare, cut taxes for small businesses, and lower health care costs, because I believe health care should be a right and not just a privilege of those who can afford it.
Donald Trump wants to go after the government programs that help so many Americans. VP Harris wants to strengthen and expand them. That is the contrast in this race. And the contrast that we can also see is in what the focus of these two candidates is. Donald Trump has an enemies list. VP Harris has a to-do list. And that couldn't be exemplified any more than when Vice President Harris was interrupted in this speech by a MAGA heckler. And her response perfectly shows that contrast between her and Trump.
And here is my pledge to you. As your president, I pledge to seek common ground and common sense solutions to the challenges you face. I am not looking to score political points. I am looking to make progress. And I pledge to you, I will listen to experts. I will listen to those impacted by the decisions I make and to people who disagree with me. See, this is the thing, because we know we're actually fighting for a democracy. And unlike Donald Trump, I don't believe people who disagree with me are the enemy. He wants to put them in jail. I'll give them a seat at the table.
Vice President Harris responded to someone interrupting and heckling her speech by saying, "Do you know what? I listen to people who disagree with me. I want them to have a seat at the table." Donald Trump last time, someone interrupted his rally, said that person should be beaten. There couldn't be a bigger difference, and I love how she used that opportunity to shut down the heckler move forward in her speech and make that contrast a contrast. We so need to move on from the division of Donald Trump, as VP Harris talked about last night.
America, for too long we have been consumed with too much division, chaos, and mutual distrust. And it can be easy then to forget a simple truth. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. It is time to stop pointing fingers. We have to stop pointing fingers and start locking arms. It is time to turn the page on the drama and the conflict, the fear and division. It is time for a new generation of leadership in America. And I am ready to offer that leadership as the next President of the United States of America.
We can move past this division. We can bring people together. I always talk about how excited I am to see Republicans supporting VP Harris. Not only just because we need her to win, but because the big tent that she is building isn't just about this election. It is about unifying the country behind the need to protect our democracy, that there is something that we can come together on and move forward in a better way. And my generation is certainly a part of that. And VP Harris spoke to that in such a great way in this clip right here.
I see the promise of America in all the young leaders who are voting for the first time. Let me see you. I love you guys, because you are rightly impatient for change. You young leaders, you've only known the climate crisis and are leading the charge to protect our planet and our future. You young leaders who grew up with active shooter drills, who are trying to keep our schools safe. You who have known fewer rights than your mothers and grandmothers and are standing up to fight for freedom to make your own decisions about your own bodies. None of this for you young leaders is theoretical. This is not theoretical for you. It is not political for you. For our young leaders, this is your lived experience. And I see you, and I see your power. And I am so proud of you. Can we applaud all our first-time voters and young leaders who are here? Let's applaud them. Our future is bright, I'm telling you, our future is bright.
Young leaders and young people like myself want to see change, and we know we can make it happen right now. We don't have to wait. If we work, if we get out there, if we participate in the political process, if we make our voices heard, we can move forward. That is what this election is about. It is about this new generation. It is about moving forward. It is about big changes that we can make, that were made under the Biden administration, that we continue to make with Harris president. We absolutely can, and that is a message that I am excited to push forward with. And do you know what? We watched the fun shut down, but it's reminding me of the last time VP Harris shut down a protester at a rally. Let's just take a look at that one.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street. Come on.
We couldn't have this video and not see that clip go to the smaller rally. Oh man, that never gets old. I am excited to see 4 more, and then 8 more her VP Harris. And if you are as well, as always, you can hit that subscribe button. You can leave a like on this video. And if you're stuck around at the end, you drop blue heart in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you soon.